Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the news. First, the headlines. Zenith Sangma rejoins Congress, pledges to rebuild party in Meghalaya. National Games preparation in full swing in Meghalaya, Indian Olympic Association to review progress. Tura Medical College confirmed as government-run. Minister Wailad Miki Shila raises alarm on HIV discrimination. President Draupadi Murmu soars on Rafale, marks historic milestone. And Shano Chelsea Manda Sangma clinches gold again at Meghalaya Bodybuilding Championship. The news in detail, and first to the local news. Former TMC leader Zenith M. Sangma officially rejoined the Indian National Congress on Wednesday, calling it a homecoming to my old family during a ceremony in Shillong. Joined by senior Congress leaders, Sangma expressed renewed commitment to the party and pledged to work tirelessly to rebuild its presence in Meghalaya, especially in the Garo Hills. His return is seen as a strategic boost for the Congress in the region. Sports and Youth Affairs Minister Wailad Miki Shila announced that preparations for the National Games set to be hosted in Meghalaya within 2 years are progressing smoothly. The government has released initial funds for infrastructure and training. While some disciplines will be co-hosted by other northeastern states, Shila clarified this is per ministry request, not due to facility gaps. Meghalaya is currently allocating the highest share of its budget to sports, and the Indian Olympic Association will soon inspect the developments.
Disperse the person's government to all the association in order to procure the infrastructure, the equipment for training and all. And then as for the infrastructure, now it is going on. But we are still in that stage because as you I think you already aware that Meghalaya is at the same time like few of the northeastern states will be co-hosted this national game. So there are few events to be held in the few states. So they are yet to finalize on that. So we are waiting on that. So then only we can finalize that what more infrastructure we need to come up with. The ministry that they really want like to be some the northeastern state to be a part of it. So because we want to take it as like as a northeast for this.
The Meghalaya government has decided to run Tura Medical College as a government institution, dropping the proposed PPP model amid public opposition. Health Minister Wailad Miki Shila confirmed faculty recruitment will begin soon, with the project nearing completion. Classes have already started at Shillong Medical College, and a medical college in Jowai is under consideration. Shila also raised concern over rising HIV/AIDS cases in the state, urging society to combat stigma and show compassion, citing a case of school expulsion linked to HIV discrimination.
In anything when you start, there will be challenges. I hope with many other colleges, I think it's the same thing. But it is the commitment of the government, and will continue to do so. And that's why like now also we are trying to get with the other faculty from other state. So, but in the meantime, I'm quite happy that maximum of the faculty which we have now in Shillong Medical College are from Meghalaya. So maximum of them. So I hope that most of them are from here. So definitely they will love to see that our medical college perform. But in the meantime, we are no doubt there are more that need to be brought. So we are still working on that. I will be the happiest person if that the medical college will come to Jowai. But at the same time, I also means like we have to understand also, even I think we are very fortunate enough out of like Meghalaya, if you think 5 years ago, that not even a single medical college was there. But now, all thanks to the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister and the former Health Minister, now we could see that 3 medical colleges are here in Meghalaya. So urge them that you should change the way you used to before. So means like we have to think like from their end also, that how like we should at the same time focus on giving awareness our even the people who don't have HIV, how we have to accept them. They also have the right to live. So that's why I told them that we should come up with more awareness program where awareness will be given to both sides, not only to HIV patients, but to other the citizen of the state also, that they should work hand in hand. Then only we'll be able to solve this problem.
The National People's Party, NPP, led by Dr. Don Kupar War, met Chief Electoral Officer BDR Tiwari on Tuesday to raise concerns about the Special Intensive Revision (SIR) of electoral rolls proposed by the Election Commission of India. The party urged that rural and vulnerable citizens not be harassed over documentation and called for acceptance of local certificates like those from Darbar Shnong and Nokmaz, as well as baptism and Jer Khun certificates. The CEO clarified that Meghalaya is not among the 12 states included in the current SIR drive.
Namar balik kuat kan ni kalau bangi ke list of documents ki documents ba yang tu let's say kila bandon but buat kam ki chana bandong let's say yo kila bandon ki documents te ya ke documents mi ani stong di thau te baro kina yo te dia kata jong concern dongi nang ba kani ka SIR bagi makin dang le let's say state Meghalaya maksud ka palong menta kalau adien ndre matrimbiang pai proses ban ai lupai ki jing ajut tungi ngila le kata kenang mala ban num bendu enu ram ndai ban include ban kentup lang ya baro kenang maki yo ka hok doki yo ban tabut bendu tang ngila so hang ni ba ngi na peso ka jing tho tungi ba ki ban di ka ban sim no ni bilang ki baptism certificate ani ki Jer Khun certificate bagi ai ki nyap mo te kenang kata le se kla ya.
The Meghalaya government on Tuesday rolled out Aadhaar Mission Mode Project 2.0 and Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana PMUY 3.0 to boost welfare delivery and clean energy access. PMUY 3.0 will provide free LPG connections to eligible BPL families, while Aadhaar MMP 2.0 aims to enhance eKYC verification and beneficiary identification under the NFSA. Minister Methodius Dakar stressed on the deadline for eKYC completion, warning of subsidy and food grain curbs for non-compliance. The launch, chaired by Praveen Bakshi, also reviewed key PDS reforms.
And we are here to serve with dignity, and we are here to do our duty to the citizens of our state. As we are aware that under the National Food Security Act, every eligible person in Meghalaya, he has the right to receive food grains on time and every month without any hurdles. And that is not the favor that the government is doing. It's not only the favor that the government is doing, but that is the right of every citizen of our country and the citizen of our states. And it is also the responsibility of each and every one of us to deliver the right of the people of our society.
The Northeast Network on Tuesday unveiled a range of value-added products by farmers from West and Eastern West Khasi Hills at Saviour Hall, Dhanketi, under the theme Visibilize Women's Work, Strengthen Communities. The event also marked the International Day of Rural Women and Home-Based Workers Day. Woolen and tailoring items crafted by survivor groups and home-based workers from East Khasi Hills were also showcased. NEN coordinator Yaimanda A. Ringsai emphasized the vital role of women in food security and livelihood diversification.
We organize the launching program of products, of value-added products, which has been made by our women farmers groups from West Khasi Hills District and Eastern West Khasi Hills District, and also the woolen and tailored products of our survivors group and home-based workers group here in Shillong East Khasi Hills District. So the main purpose of today's celebration is for us to be able to, for us to recognize the crucial role that women farmers and home-based workers play in ensuring food security, in diversified livelihood, in fostering resilient communities, and also in stewarding natural resource regeneration. Because even despite the role that they play in the community, despite the contributions that they've made, and despite Meghalaya being a matrilineal society, we still see that women still face systemic barriers, which includes lack of access in decision making over land, and also in various other decision making platforms. And we also see that they still face many barriers and challenges when it comes to access to financial services and also their entitlements.
The Khasi Students' Union, KSU, commemorated Anti-Uranium Day on October 28 at Domyasiat, southwest Khasi Hills, marking the 5th death anniversary of Spliti Lingdo Langrin, the Iron Lady of Meghalaya, who led resistance against uranium mining. KSU leaders, including Biangbor Paliar and forwardman Nongrem, paid tribute to her legacy and reaffirmed their stand against uranium mining. The event highlighted the enduring strength of her family and the community's continued opposition to mining in the region.
Bar kajingdan juga kato kat ni kilang yong kita kimersiang kiwalaya keleng kedong nasionong ban pensu tu bakla ban yasala nak yang tu kasan kapak tangkoi kubor iki kala kababon lem kota kisamla basyur berbasyrang jogajat beliau kisah jubab datang ya kikam kibal lamle kejong pi.
We'll take a short commercial break now, and we'll be back on the other side.
फिर आया एंटरटेनमेंट का रेवोल्यूशन जब कोने कोने पहुंचा दूरदर्शन कहानी नहीं बदली स्टाइल गया है बदल जो कहानियां हम सुनते आए देखते आए अब वही वैसी ही कहानी सुनाएगा डिजिटल
Download Waves OTT app now and watch for free.
Welcome back. The All Jaintia Muster Roll Workers Union has given the Meghalaya government a one-week ultimatum to issue a written clarification on pending wage arrears and the revised variable dearness allowance VDA notification. Union President Ma Kru Pariat voiced frustration over delays despite multiple meetings with officials. The union rejected the government's request for more time, warning of statewide work suspension or legal action if no response is received. A statewide meeting is scheduled for November 3rd at Shillong Press Club to decide the next step.
Ni klempedeng legani nilai keren bonsin ni bakat kum the Minimum Wages Act 1948 kala keren sai by ka floor rate ka badai ban penke ban revise man la asan snam dai ban affect na 6 October na ka ne ka taksan snam te ni ganum pedeng ni kaniga fi anu strict January kadai ban like katkum ka rules jung Minimum Wages Act Kenya karen sai menne karen ni yatho yengi ba yakane ka banta ba ka government of Meghalaya kala den trai kam no January trai yakane ka ban trai kam no October arja arkulai ko ngin hab ban pat biam.
A legal awareness program was conducted today in Longkalu village, East Jaintia Hills, by the District Legal Services Authority in collaboration with Wapung CNRD block and under NALSA's guidance. The session covered key laws including the POCSO Act and the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act, along with HIV/AIDS awareness. Experts Mr. Wandajop D. Simply and Mr. Mesan Dakar emphasized child protection, legal rights and reducing stigma. DDU GKY representatives also introduced free skill training and job placement opportunities for the local youth. The District Disaster Management Authority DDMA Eastern West Khasi Hills marked the National Day for Disaster Reduction with a program at the DC Office Multipurpose Hall, Mausawa, attended by officials, teachers and students. The event featured CPR and first aid demos by the Red Cross Society and fire safety training by the Fire and Emergency Service Department. ADC Shri A. Nongbri emphasized proactive disaster preparedness and announced plans for emergency resource reserves and volunteer training across blocks. Paragliding is all set to make its debut in Meghalaya as Meghalaya's Paragliding Association prepares to introduce the thrilling adventure sport amid the state's stunning hills and valleys. Here is a report.
Led by Association President Nikolai Singh, a professional pilot and former Indian Air Force officer, along with General Secretary Bajok Pingrop, the initiative aims to promote adventure tourism, train local youth, and maintain top-level safety through certified equipment and expert supervision. With over 14 years of flying experience, including rescue and promotional missions across India, Singh says the move will soon place Meghalaya firmly on the national paragliding map. The association is also planning a national-level paragliding competition in Shillong, expected to feature pilots from the Indian Army, Air Force and various states.
MPA is always called for search operations and various activities in the country. We have gone to various states to promote the tourism flying there also, but never had the opportunity of doing the same in our own state. But now everything has come together and we are happy. We would love to invite the public and the tourists now to please come to Meghalaya. If you want to learn. You want to do joyrides, do joyrides. We have a beautiful landscape out here. Flying in Meghalaya is one of the best things to have in India. There are so many locations out here which are not even explored. We are organizing a competition soon. So Indian pilots will come here to Meghalaya to fly in a professional way. We have the army unit out here. We are expecting the Air Force to come also. So it is going to be good. Now Meghalaya will grow in this line, sir.
Our main motive is, to get more students to join our organization and teach them, the locals from our state, to teach them about this particular sport. And yes, once I think we have a good team, we can start with the joyrides and all, but we have to have a good team first.
Pingrop highlighted that paragliding will not only thrill adventure enthusiasts but also significantly boost tourism in the state. Young pilots such as Maxwell Pingrop and Jovial El Lalu have joined in promoting the sport locally, believing Meghalaya's breathtaking terrain and growing interest among youth will make it a leading adventure destination. Potential takeoff points identified include Rableng and Malandep near Shillong, where practice flights have already begun.
I started this last year, month of January. Got my training done from Mumbai. So ever since I came back after my training, I've been flying here. When I started, it has always been alone. I've always been flying alone. There were paragliding pilots here, but paramotoring, I've not met anyone. And I've just met Banik, he's one of our oldest pilot here in Meghalaya. Ever since I met him, we've really started, getting into this association thing which he has formed since back in 2009, I think, 9 or 10, yeah. So now we are trying to bring this up again, trying to get more members in our association who are interested in the sport.
So I've been into paragliding for 6 years now, from 2019. So when I started, I had started alone. I would keep going outside the state for practicing and everything, and it took a lot to do it as well. And I had to keep going out, come back, going out, come back and all. So for me, it came as a dream actually to fly, to experience the joy of flight and everything. And with consistency and hard work, I've come to this level, and I'm still progressing and trying to be in the expert level. So in Shillong, I see there's a huge potential because we have a lot of mountains which has a potential to do paragliding and other adventure sports and aero sports as well. But we need to have a dedicated team and everything and all that to really bring this forward and to make it a success.
The association assures strict adherence to safety protocols with training ground teams guiding every flight. With momentum building, Meghalaya is ready to take flight literally into India's fast-growing adventure tourism circuit. Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
Let's move on to news from the Northeast. Chief Minister Pema Khandu inaugurated the 69th National School Games 2025 Under-17 Boys and Girls Boxing at the Khelo India Indoor Stadium, Itanagar. This marks the first time Arunachal Pradesh is hosting the event in the 71-year history of the School Games Federation of India. Khandu hailed it as a proud moment, highlighting the state's rising success in sports like taekwondo, wushu and boxing. Since joining SGFI in 2008-9, Arunachal has made significant strides in school-level sports development. And a look at national news now. On Wednesday, President Draupadi Murmu flew in a Rafale fighter jet from Ambala Air Force Station, becoming the first Indian president to do so. As Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, she also became the first to take sorties in two different IAF fighter aircrafts, having previously flown in a Sukhoi 30 MKI in 2023. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Mumbai today to participate in India Maritime Week 2025, a global maritime event drawing over 1 lakh delegates from 85 countries and featuring 500+ exhibitors. At the Nesco Exhibition Centre, Mr. Modi will address the Maritime Leaders Conclave and later chair the Global Maritime CEO Forum. The 5-day event, which began Monday, showcases discussions on port infrastructure, green energy and defence shipbuilding. And now to some international news. Israeli Defense Forces carried out airstrikes in Gaza, killing 9 people following accusations that Hamas violated a US brokered ceasefire. The strikes came after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu ordered forceful retaliation. Israeli officials claimed Hamas attacked troops near Rafah with RPGs and sniper fire. Defense Minister Israel Katz warned of severe consequences. Airstrikes targeted Gaza City's Al-Sabra neighborhood and Khan Yunis. Hamas denied the allegations and accused Israel of breaching the truce. And now to sports. The second inter-office futsal tournament began yesterday at Lionel Futsal Arena, Pindiangray, organized by the Futsal Association of West Khasi Hills District. Inaugurated by EAC Nwanyang, the event features 35 teams from various government offices, 8 in the women's category and 27 in the men's. On opening day, the Health Department edged past District Police 1-0, while the Fisheries Department defeated Meghalaya Home Guards 1-0. Nwanyang emphasized the importance of fitness, citing PM Modi's Fit India movement, and encouraged government employees to embrace sports for better health and stress relief. Shano Chelsea Manda Sangma clinched gold in the women's best physique category at the 49th annual Meghalaya bodybuilding competition held in Shillong on October 25th, marking her second consecutive win after her 2024 triumph. As the only Garo female participant, Shano expressed pride in breaking stereotypes and representing her community. Starting her fitness journey in 2023, she rose to success without formal coaching. Shano now aims for national level competition and hopes her achievements inspire more women to pursue bodybuilding.
I was overwhelmed and obviously excited. And yeah, by the grace of God and my hard work and dedication, I have won this first prize today, and I am very, very happy for that. I feel proud of myself representing Garo Hills because there are a lot of people who are willing to come into this sport, yet they don't have enough guidance. And you know, I feel like I have been an inspiration for the youth of the Garo Hills, especially for women, because people still stigmatize bodybuilding in Garo Hills, and I think I am breaking this stigmas by representing the Garos on this stage.
And now let us look at the weather report. In Tura, the minimum temperature recorded was 22 degrees Celsius, the maximum 28 degrees Celsius, and the relative humidity was 68%. While in Shillong, the minimum temperature recorded was 20 degrees Celsius, the maximum 23 degrees Celsius, and the relative humidity 77%. Meanwhile, in Jowai, the minimum temperature recorded was 21 degrees Celsius, the maximum 24 degrees Celsius, relative humidity was 75%. The forecast for Shillong, Tura, and Jowai is that the weather will be mostly dry. And another look at the headlines before we wind up. Zenith Sangma rejoins Congress, pledges to rebuild party in Meghalaya. National Games preparation in full swing in Meghalaya, Indian Olympic Association to review progress. Tura Medical College confirmed as government-run. Minister Wailad Miki Shila raises alarm on HIV discrimination. President Draupadi Murmu soars in Rafale, marks historic milestone. And Shano Chelsea Manda Sangma clinches gold again at Meghalaya Bodybuilding Championship. We have in this edition of the Bulletin. Join us again tomorrow evening for more news and updates.